All right, boys, welcome to Guru Board episode number 1. Let's see if I actually use this. I just think it kind of like makes me look smart and shit. But anyways, today we're going to talk about how to actually launch a coaching offer from scratch. Or if you already have an existing offer and you want to try a new offer, this is how you go about it. And just so you know, I'm not some random ass kid yapping on the internet. I literally make a living off coaching programs. Coaching programs bought this watch on my wrist. Coaching programs bought the car that I drive. Go watch my last video, Range Rover SVR. That's literally what I do for a living. So basically, I work with online presences, online coaches, online consultants, just content creators in general, and I help them build out and scale coaching offers. Just in the past 6 months, I've literally taken multiple programs from zero, no offer, never sold to the audience before, to over 6 figures a month within 3 to 4 months. So I like to think I know a little bit about what I'm talking about. And whether you're a growth operator, the actual content creator yourself, an agency owner, or whatever it may be, I genuinely believe that a lot of you guys overcomplicate and fuck up the launch in the process. So I'm gonna be going over the exact process I use to launch for all the clients I work with. So let's get into it. But first off, let's talk about what most people, let me write this really quick. What most people do. So this is what most people do. Whether you're the growth operator or you're the agency owner or you're the actual content creator yourself and you want to do this on your own, these are the most common mistakes I see when working with people or just watching other people and what they do in the process of trying to get an offer off the ground. So most people take way too long to launch, way too long. They take way too long to launch. They build out a huge course, They try to launch some type of low ticket. Almost every single person is in love with the idea of MRR or monthly recurring revenue and want to do some type of low ticket subscription model. But in reality, very, very little creators can actually pull that off effectively. Most creators are not built for low ticket. They try to overcomplicate it with some crazy offer. Overcomplicated offer. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So when people are launching a coaching offer, they typically take way too long. They spend all their time building out some huge course. They try to make some low ticket crazy offer and they just overcomplicate everything. In reality, you have no proof of concept, especially if you're a creator that's been posting online but hasn't sold to their audience yet. This is probably the worst thing you can possibly do because you simply have no proof of concept and you're gonna waste all your time unless you have some type of godly audience, godly niche, etc., which most of you guys do not. And on top of that, if you're coming at it from a growth operator perspective, you have absolutely zero leverage. No leverage. Especially if you're a new growth operator, you just land a client, it's hard to get them to do what you want to do. And the quicker you can launch and get off the ground and the quicker you can make money, the more leverage you gain and the more authority you gain. But if you spend 2 months doing this, you will have zero leverage. You will stay at zero leverage for 2 months. And within that time period, you'll probably get ghosted. You'll be sitting around for weeks and weeks waiting for your creator to make shit happen on their own and not putting yourself in the driver's seat, etc. So let's talk about what I do. So versus what I do. So I quite literally, what I see all the time and where I see these growth operators fail and these content creators fail, I literally just do the fucking opposite. It's that simple. So I launch very quickly. I build out no course. I do high ticket offer. And by high ticket, I mean anywhere from, I typically would do 3K plus, minimum of 3K. And if you're coming out from the growth operator perspective, again, I want to gain leverage as fast as possible. Because if you think about it, when you're working with a content creator, they are high leverage people. They're the people that have amassed all the following. They're the people in the driver's seat. So you want to put yourself in the driver's seat as fast as possible. And how do you do that? Is you make money as quickly as humanly possible. So what happens, guys, is Your creator will spend months and months building out a course, build out some type of low ticket $37 a month offer. They'll overcomplicate it. And then during those 2 months, if you're lucky enough to not get ghosted as the operator and you actually make it to the launch date, there is about an 88% chance that this will fail. And the reason for that is, one, because you don't actually know what your audience wants. So you can go ahead and do market research and talk to your audience. But at the end of the day, until you start working with paying customers and you're in the trenches with them, you will not know what they actually want. And you will not actually know how to get them from point A to point B. And so all this is most likely going to get put to waste, and you're going to have to redo this anyway. Okay? And on top of that, barely any creators, like I said earlier, can pull off the low ticket subscription model. You have to be a very, 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 very high leveraged creator in order to do that. And I have creators that have low ticket communities that work very well, and they are very rare cases. I promise you that. So majority of the time, you are way better off selling a higher ticket offer to less people. It is so much easier. Let's say a creator has 100,000 followers. You're going to be able to find 10 people out of those 100,000 that are willing to pay 3K plus to work with you one-on-one. So that comes in to launching quickly and creating a simple offer. Let me write that down. Simple offer. So like I said, you can do market research all you want, but at the end of the day, you're not going to know how to actually craft a real offer to the client from point A to point B until you've been in the trenches with them. So to counter this and to be able to sell an offer for 3K, 4K, 5K plus, you're going to have to sell one-on-one access to the creator. Now, on top of that, it is the easiest offer to sell. Selling one-on-one access to the creator is by far the easiest thing you can do. And another benefit to that is, as an operator, from an operator perspective, you can actually get proof of concept if people bite at this. So if we write down proof of concept right here, POC, if you launch an offer and sell 10 spots at 3K plus to work one-on-one with the creator, if you can't sell those spots, the creator is cooked. There are some creators and some online presences out there that are not in the right niche. They haven't built up enough goodwill or whatever it may be, but some people just can't sell. Some online personas cannot sell to their audience, okay? And this is a very, very good way to figure out if your creator can do that. If you spend all this time doing that and building out a huge course, etc., just to get to the launch date and no one fucking buys it, as an operator, you look dumb. You look like you don't know what you're doing. And on top of that, you just wasted the past 2 months of your fucking life. So if we erase all this, we are going to write down the simplest offer that almost every single creator can sell and launch within 7 days. My whole goal with creators is to get things up and running with them within 7 days, okay? So 7-day launch. Let's look at this. So we are going to launch a one-on-one offer, one-on-one access offer. Okay. We're going to do 3K plus, 3K minimum price point. Build out no course. And you don't need some crazy rollout to do this on top of that. All you have to do is throw up an Instagram story, maybe hit your email list if you already have one, maybe hit your Discord if you have a Discord, whatever it may be. This is an easy offer to sell. And if you're a creator and you can't sell this, which is like the highest level fucking offer you can sell, then you're cooked. You're definitely not gonna be able to sell a $37, $47 a month offer when it takes hundreds of those people to even equal a decent sized MRR. You get what I'm saying? So the goal with this, as an operator per se, is to gain leverage quickly and make money quickly. The reason why majority of operators get ghosted is because they do not make money quickly with their creator. And if you spend 2 months building out this huge course, this huge low ticket thing, and it fails, it'll take you so long to even hit 3K. When we can close one of those people for $3,000, and your creator is gonna automatically assume you're some god if you can do that for them. On top of that, you also gain authority when coming into the situation with the creator, because of the fact that a creator doesn't know how to sell something for $3,000. However, they can comprehend selling, putting up a school community and selling it for $40 a month. They can do that themselves, all right? You're not special for being able to do that, but you will be special if you're able to help them sell one person in for $3,000. You can sell 3 people at that, and that's damn near $10,000. But if you're selling a $50 a month program, you have to sell, I can't do math, I'm a college dropout, but you have to sell a good amount of people to hit $10,000, right? On top of that, we're gonna do 10 spots, real scarcity. All right. The reason why we can only let in 10 people, even if more people want to join, is because we're going to actually give them one-on-one access to the creator. And the reason for this, guys, is so that the creator can work really hard with these people one-on-one, talk to them daily. We're going to offer them a few coaching calls per week, small group calls per week, which are basically going to be one-on-one. We're going to offer them a community and maybe the creator's personal phone number or something like this. And the point of this launch, guys, is, especially the first one, is not to necessarily make as much money as possible. To actually figure out what your audience needs to get from point A to point B. So we're basically going to be doing market research with people that are super far down the funnel and have already bought something from the creator. So those are the people that are the actual dream avatars that are going to be buying the program in the future. And so we're going to be working hard with them one-on-one to get them to point A to point B. We're going to be in the trenches with them daily. We're going to be talking to them constantly, working really hard with them, hopping on the small group calls, etc. And we're going to actually figure out what the fuck they need to get from point A to point B. Like I said, you can do market research with random people in the DMs for free, but market research with these people and actually working with them on their problems, you're going to eventually start seeing the same problems arise over and over and over. And then from there, then we're going to build our course material because we actually know what these people need. Okay. So during these couple weeks of working with these people one-on-one, we're going to be taking note of everything that they actually need to overcome the problems that we're seeing. Like I said, we're going to start seeing the same problems happen over and over and over, and then we're going to build out the course material accordingly. So I like to call this a cohort. Cohort 7-day launch. Goal is to launch in under 7 days. So as an operator, you can get proof of concept quickly, you can gain leverage quickly, and you can make money quickly. This takes nothing to build out. I could sign a client right now and throw up an Instagram story the same day, and we could sell this offer out tomorrow. There's no course involved. It's one-on-one access. It's an easy offer to sell. And all we need to do is throw up some Instagram stories, maybe an email to the email list, etc. And if the creator is valued and people actually want this, they will buy this. I promise you. You can find 10 people to give you $3,000. I promise. That's $30,000 right there. And after we fill these 10 spots, we're going to actually shut down the group, okay? And the reason for this, like I said earlier, is because you can't work one-on-one with everybody, okay? But we're going to put systems in place as we're working with these people to be able to take on unlimited clients. You can maybe do one more cohort, let's say a few weeks or a month later, and fill up 10 more spots and shut it down and keep real scarcity, or however long it takes you to actually figure out how to get these people from point A to point B. Once you figure that out, like I said earlier, you can build the course material accordingly. And then now you have systems in place to onboard as many people as possible, and they don't need your full one-on-one attention, right? So I'm going to erase this. So the goal for this, goal for 1 to 2 cohorts. The goal for doing 1 to 2 cohorts at 10 spots for 3K plus is to build the course material, do real market research, and put systems in place in order to scale. Okay, so within this month or 2 months or however long you're doing the course for, as you're working, especially as for example, if you're an operator, you should be in all the group calls, you should be talking to these people, you should be helping the creator figure out what they need to do in order to scale and take on, and by scale, I mean being able to take on people full-time into the program and have full conviction when promoting it, right? Because at the end of the day, the goal of every coaching program is to get the client's results. In order to do that without the creator being there with them one-on-one at all times, we need that course material and we need those systems in place. And that's what you as an operator need to help them figure out and craft that offer around. And as soon as that course material is done, then we can take on as many people as we want. We can promote it full time. We don't need to shut it down after 10 spots, etc. Okay, so now, for example, if you're an operator, you look like a god, bro. You help this creator make 30K within 1 day or 2 days or whatever it is. You shut it down, you help them with the market research, and then within a month or so, you're making money while you're getting paid to do market research. That's literally all it is. And I guarantee you the course material that you build out from, let's say, market research before you launch anything or just with free people in DMs is going to be a lot different from the course material that you make when doing cohorts and working with people that actually paid you and are actually committed. Because you're going to start seeing the same problems come up over and over. Let me actually give you an example. So I launched a coaching group for growth operators a few months ago, 3 or 4 months ago. I launched it like this: one-on-one access. There was no course material built out. It was literally just small group calls with me. There was maybe 7 or 8 people inside there, and I was talking to these people almost every single day. And I would literally call the people in the group daily, and I'll be like, yo, I would just be listening to them and let them talk and figure out what their actual problems are. And as I figured out what their actual problems are, and I saw the same problems arising over and over. Oh, I'm getting ghosted by my creator. Oh, I just can't gain leverage over my creator. We're just not selling any spots into the low ticket, whatever it is. I realized, and it clicked, that we just need to figure out how to launch quickly and make money quickly. And this is that solution, bro. The cohort method, launch at high ticket, one-to-one access, get it off the floor running ASAP. And then ever since I figured out that system, I put a course into place. I put course material into place to get them from point A to point B, showing them exactly how to do this in the weeds. And then from there, everyone has a system to use. And now I can really onboard anyone into the group and they have these systems ready. They don't need me one-on-one all the time, right? So that's just one example. I literally do this for all my clients, bro. It's the best way to get an offer up and running super quickly, gain leverage, make money, and then figure it out as you go, guys. Because I promise you, everything's going to change when you're actually working with your clients. Other than that, that's pretty much it. I hope that gave some value to some of you guys, and maybe that saved some of you guys from building out a $97 per month school community. Because realistically, 98% of creators can't pull that off successfully. If you're one of those creators, you're God sent. You're a very lucky human being. But high ticket, quick launch, gain leverage, make money quickly. It's the wave, I promise you. If you're an online consultant, online coach, a growth operator, whatever it is, that is how you need to launch an offer. You need to launch quickly. You need to gain proof of concept and see if this is even something people actually want and how you can actually really, really help them get from point A to point B. And as time goes on, you can kind of separate yourself as the content creator from doing one-on-one work, because you'll have those systems in place, again, like I said, to be able to get people from point A to point B without you being there all the time. But that's pretty much it. So if you are an online coach, online consultant, just an online presence in general, and you want to sell to your audience, or if you're a growth operator and you want to work with me, go ahead and hit the link down below to apply to work with me, and we'll see if we can figure something out and see if we're the right fit. Other than that, I hope you guys fuck with this. Let me know down below what kind of videos you guys want to see next. I'm going to try to do like a guru board episode series of whatever you guys want to hear about. But I believe that this is probably the most beneficial thing that you guys could hear right now, especially if you're an operator in the beginning or you're an online coach or online creator in the beginning. This is going to be beneficial for you, so you don't waste your time, bro. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. Follow me on Instagram down below. Catch you guys in the next video.